What's up, everyone? That's not here yet. That might watch this later. Oh, this does not look that good. I might have to juice this, baby. Shouldn't have got a watermelon out of season, but let's see here. I think it's gonna suck. Oh, it's not too bad. Okay, so I watched a debate the other day about organic produce not being vegan. And to be honest, it was like the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, they were saying that organic isn't vegan because they use byproducts like the poop and like the ground up bones and whatever left over from the animal agriculture industry, which I get it, but what they're saying is that because you're buying organic, you are somehow kind of directly funding the animal agriculture industry. And to me, that just makes no sense, because that's like saying if you go to any restaurant or any store that sells non-organic or non-vegan products, then you are supporting the animal agriculture industry because you are giving money to a company that isn't 100% vegan or isn't only producing vegan products. So they're trying to say that you should buy conventional food, which who knows what they're doing with that? Who knows what's in the soil? Probably nothing good is in the soil compared to organic. At least they try to rotate organic crops from what I've seen. And so if you're going to try to say that conventional is better, like, you're pretty much just poisoning yourself to be vegan, in my opinion. And like, not saying that I buy all organic. This watermelon isn't organic, but to tell people that having organic food makes you non-vegan is going to make people really confused, because one, they're going to think that if they go to their farmer's market and get something organic, that they might use manure or something, but it's a local person and, it's a small business, a small local farm. It's going to make people not want to support that and want to go to the conventional big business grocery stores and get monoculture crops and GMOs and stuff over going and getting organic food that might use some animal products in the process of making it. So to me, it's just really, really stupid. And I can't see why any vegan would want to like make this like their agenda or something that they like want to happen, because like animals are going and getting killed right now. And until people stop buying those products directly, that's going to continue happening. So there's going to be the waste and whatever. And sure, they're going to make a profit off of it, selling it to organic farmers growing organic vegetables. But who's to say? And like, I haven't got into this so far to where I've seen like the numbers of what percentage of conventional produce uses manure and, animal byproducts and stuff. Because just because it's conventional doesn't mean they're using synthetic fertilizers. And listen to the word synthetic. Like, why do you want to eat something that is synthetic? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, you're going to have synthetic fertilizer that's like made in a lab to make your plants grow, when every like high quality food, plant, whatever that's grown is grown off of natural fertilizers, the natural soil that's just in the woods and everything like that. So to me, it just doesn't make sense that you would be pushing for conventional food over organic food and saying that conventional is not vegan, because it's just going to confuse people, man. And like, people are literally eating animals, the bodies of animals. So like, why are you even wasting your time arguing like vegan to vegan? I mean, why am I wasting my time right now? Because I think it's important to share my opinion on this, because it's just really stupid. The sun is getting super hot. I'm going to have to turn. Hold on. All right. So that's a lot better. Sorry. I thought the sun was going to be like in my face, and then it was like, nah. It was the wrong angle. Okay. So yeah, just the freaking debate that Logan Blake did was so freaking annoying, dude. Like, so annoying. It just kept going around in circles and circles. And it's like, do you think that you are funding the animal agriculture industry when you're buying organic produce. And it's like, do you think that you're funding it when you go to the grocery store? Like, it's just so freaking dumb, dude. So dumb. So, yeah, like, conventional produce uses animal agriculture fertilizers as well. And they don't only use synthetics. So, like, what? I still don't get it. I don't really even know how this idea came to be. Like, someone must have just been in a chat sometime and came up with, like, oh, hey, I bet if we buy organic, like, the fertilizer that they use is, like, paying the, you know, factory farms and stuff, and they're getting a little bit of profit. But it's like, dude, the amount that they're making off of it is so small compared to the amount that, like, people are actually buying meat and animal products like eggs and dairy and milk and all that stuff. So to make that even an issue to me is ridiculous, and I just don't understand it. So I'm going to continue to buy organic produce and try to grow as much food of my own as I can. Right over here, I have a banana tree or a banana bush, and I get bananas off there. And if I were to go and pick up, like, my cat's shit out of the litter box and throw it over there, I mean, what's the difference, dude? Like, I don't know. A lot of people have pets that they had before they were vegan, and what are they supposed to do? Oh, well, you have to buy them food. Like, cats, in my opinion, should not be vegan. I don't care if you can feed them vegan food. They're carnivores, so, like, that's what cats are. It's not like a dog. It's different. So what are you supposed to do? Just kill your cat because you're not supposed to buy it? Or, you know, what are you supposed to do? So there's so many different little things like that you can nitpick about being vegan and whatever. And to me, it just makes it harder. And I heard cat shit is no good, I think. Oh, yeah. I mean, any carnivore's poop is probably not going to be the best, because you don't want that. You want, it's probably has too much nitrogen in it. I bet the balance is off for plants. So that's why they use herbivore animals for fertilizer and stuff, because they have more fiber, and I think the nitrogen balance is right. So yeah, you're probably right that cat poop is no good. And I mean, especially, well, think about this too, especially the poop that is coming from, you know, cats that are eating like fancy feasts and all, like, the processed cat foods, because they're not supposed to be eating that. Like, they're supposed to be eating natural foods as well, like fish or chicken or some sort of small animals. Like, that's just what they eat. So we're giving them, like, rice and cornmeal and all this stuff in those, like, pre-done cat foods. So that's not good. So that's beside the point. But it's like the animal shit that they're using for manure and stuff like that is going to be mostly, like, animals that have been fed GMO stuff anyway. So to be honest, like, yeah, that sucks. So, like, the whole system's messed up. So it doesn't matter. To me, it just doesn't matter, man. Like, just, I don't want to put something that, you know, has been proven to, like, poison rats, like GMOs and stuff like that, in my body. And I don't want these weird synthetic fertilizers and synthetic chemicals that are sprayed on the foods that, you know, are chemicals, like, just like the dyes that they put in foods, like the Red 40 and all that stuff. Like, that stuff's not good for you. And it's not, like, natural. And natural isn't an argument, but I'm just saying that I would rather have something derived from the earth that isn't really messed with too much and put on a plant, that I would just feel safer like that. So even though there are pesticides that are organic that they use, I think from what I've seen, it's a lot safer than these synthetic fertilizers. And it's just buying more in. Like, we have, like, this is the last thing we need, in my opinion, because we have all these carnivores now trying to promote that veganism is, like, this one world government agenda to depopulate and stuff. And then to have, like, these vegans that are pushing for GMO and like conventional produce over organic, like, that's just buying it. That's just giving them more, like, fuel for their freaking, or ammo for their guns, man. It's like, yeah, now it's easy to see, like, some of these vegans are just not getting it, man. Like, they want to move, like, further and further away from nature. And I'm just not about that. Like, I want to be coexisting with nature. I want to have, synergy with the planet. And if we keep going towards synthetic because it doesn't harm an animal, it's like, dude, the animals are already getting harmed. We need to teach people not to harm animals first, and then we can worry about all that stuff later. Like, it doesn't make sense to me to like bring this issue up now before we even get a handle on the fact that like most people eat animals, and like, who cares if we take some of their poop? Like, they're already getting like tortured and stuff like that. So let's stop that first, and then we can worry about like, okay, hey, do we need to have some animals? Yo, what up, Thomas? How's it going, bro? What do you think about organic? People are trying to say that organic isn't vegan because they use manure, and then because you support that organic farm, you're like indirectly or directly supporting the animal agriculture business because you're buying food that the farm bought manure from those companies from. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I think I said that like 5 times in this stream, but it's true. I just don't understand. So if you're still here, bro, let me know what you think. I want to know, because yeah, I just think it's ridiculous. And like, to me, having people push for more synthetic and stuff like that is like exactly what they want. Like, if you believe in, that there's like big corporations that rule the world, you agree with me pretty much. So yeah, pretty much. What wouldn't you agree with me on? Because that'd be cool to hear. Yeah, what don't you agree with me on? Because like, I get the whole concept. I know what they're saying, but it's just, to me, it's a non-issue. It doesn't. It's like there's so many like little bit of vegans that are in the world, like 1% or whatever. So then, like, we're not the only ones buying organic produce. Like, most people who have money that are a little bit educated, and money isn't like middle class, whatever, they can go out to, Sprouts, Whole Foods, whatever, King Soopers, Publix, wherever you live. I don't know what your store is, and you can get the organic stuff. And there's going to be like paleo people that buy organic vegetables. There's going to be, keto people that buy organic produce as well. It's just like, it's not just vegans. Also, calling Gregor an organic shill is doing. Yes, exactly. What does that even mean? An organic shill? Like, he wants the animal agriculture business to grow, so he's pushing for organic, or he has money in organic. It's like, well, we should all be investing in organic, because what was food before conventional came out? Like, what was food? It was food, right? It was fruits and vegetables. And then they started poisoning the fruits and vegetables, and we had to call the normal fruits and vegetables organic. It's all a scam, but reverse of what these vegan people are saying. It's a scam in the other way. They're trying to get us to believe that, I'm outside. They're trying to get us to believe that conventional and their science and their whatever is better than what has been working for the earth for millions of years, or however old the earth is. It's been working for it, but for some reason now the only way to grow food is with chemicals and blah blah blah. So like, now we have to call regular food a name organic rather than calling conventional food that's poison food. We should call it like compromised food or poison food, like, in my opinion. Like, we're spraying things on there. Like, if you go out into like the banana fields, I don't know if it was Peru or Ecuador or even a different country where they grow a lot of bananas that are conventional. They can't even go on in the fields for like 2 or 3 days because they're so chemical laden. And when they go out and spray, they wear these big hazmat suits. And it's like, dude, I don't want to be a part of that. We're literally poisoning the soil by spraying that on the soil. That's like something I don't know if they brought up. I couldn't even watch that whole debate because it was ridiculous. But yeah, they're like poisoning the soil. And see, it's their main problem is buying of manure. Yeah, but I'm not buying manure, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm buying organic fruits and vegetables. The cows and stuff are shitting anyway. And if they make a little bit of money off that, that's not their bottom dollar. And it's not what's going to make the meat problem, or the meat products cheaper, is what the government is doing, giving these companies money to subsidize the products. That's what's making them cheaper. The little bit of manure that they sell is going to be such a low percentage of their profit to keep their business going that it doesn't matter. And in the big scheme of things, you got to look at like, do we want to say yes to chemicals in our food, or do we want to say no? And I say no, man. I say no every single time, because it's not worth it for me to take the risk. Like all this GMO and conventional, like we are literal guinea pigs. No one's ever done this before that we know of. Maybe there was a civilization way back in the day that was, got destroyed, that was as smart as us, or I guess as dumb as us, to think that we are better than nature and the way that nature goes. But yeah, like it's not cool, man. It's not cool in my opinion. And I just don't think that it's an issue. And I don't think that you should have these people going around saying like, oh, well, you're not vegan. And like, they're literally saying it's organic carnist or something like, no, it's not, dude. You're eating fruits and vegetables. You're not eating animals. You're not eating, you know what I mean? You're not a carnivore. You're not eating this stuff. You're promoting fruits and vegetables that are the healthiest and the best. And yeah, sure, all farming's bad on a big scale. We should all be growing our own food. But I don't know, man. It's just, to me, it's the dumbest thing. And I just wanted to come on here today. I've never done a live stream. And I just I just got done playing basketball a little bit ago, and I was just kind of feeling fired up from it, just listening to that and just cringing the whole time, because it's just going on and on. It's like, dude, I'm not supporting killing animals if I'm buying organic produce. I'm supporting, for me, health isn't the main issue. It's the ethical side. Yeah, that's fine. But buying organic is not non-ethical. That's like, do you only shop at vegan grocery stores? Do you only ever eat food that you grow yourself? Do you only, you know what I mean? So like, if you ever support anything that sells something that's not vegan, you're giving money to the company that isn't vegan. And it's like, oh, well, I'm showing them that I want the plant-based product. But there's not enough people right now that are going to have the demand for the plant-based products that's going to be like, oh, well, we're going to stop putting money into our animal products. You know what I mean? We're going to stop putting money into that, and we're going to start putting money into the plants. It's like, no, a company like, she brought up Amy's Organic, whatever. Most of their products are not vegetarian, or they're like probably 50% vegetarian, and then probably like 30% meat, and then 20% vegan. Because I've had them before. I know they have their burritos and stuff. Most of them aren't vegan. Most of them are vegetarian. So most people buy their vegetarian and meat products. Otherwise, we would already see that the vegetarian would go down and the vegan would go up. But those products have been out for 3 years, and I've watched them, and they haven't changed. So to say that like that's not the same thing, because yeah, they're taking your vegan money and they're putting it into their beef tamales or whatever they're making. Those cheaper or better because their company is growing, and they're going to keep, because the percentage of vegans is this percent. It's not going to change until that changes. No, it doesn't matter, dude. They're still going to be putting, look at the grocery store. Look at the percentage of vegan food. It's the produce section, and then like 2% of the products that are like mock whatever, and then you have like the rice and potatoes and beans that non-vegans buy anyway, which isn't a problem. But like if you look at like how much like rice is sprayed and potatoes are sprayed, and like like if you have to go out in the field and you have to wear something to like not breathe in all the chemicals, then like why are you wanting to eat that? Like why? Like it doesn't make sense to me. Also, avoiding organic is reductionary. Yeah. Non-organic uses animal. Yes, exactly. It's not like this sun is. It's not like all. It's not like all conventional produce uses synthetic fertilizers. So that's another. So to me, it just doesn't make sense. Like it makes sense. I get it. Like trust me, I get it. But it doesn't like make sense to make a deal of it. It's not practical to like. It just makes us look so dumb, dude. It literally makes us look so dumb. Because like every road that you drive on is made using animal byproducts. I know, right? I'm in Florida. I'm blessed. I am blessed. But you know what I mean? Like every road you drive on isn't vegan. Every tire that's in your car or your bike probably isn't vegan. Literally everything. Plastic. Dude, do you want to promote the petroleum and oil industry? You know what I mean? Like that's literally way, way worse because that's like big business. If you guys look up why there was why alcohol was we had prohibition. Just look up why we had prohibition and why they were trying to push the ethanol and stuff like that. So they were trying to push the ethanol, but they made cars back in the day that could run on alcohol. So they banned alcohol to try to get their petroleum-based ethanol and oil and all this stuff forward. So like there's reasons to everything, and I don't want to support those psychopathic, greedy people at the top that are like pushing all this fake chemical because they want us to live in this fake world. Look at the virtual reality. They're trying to get us away from reality, man. You are blessed, Thomas. You got to share some of this knowledge on how you're creating your life. Yeah, because even if I avoid organic, I still buy. Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people forget that. It's like, yeah, I had a cat from a pound or whatever before I was vegan, and then I actually ended up getting one when I was vegan, but I was torn. I wasn't gonna get Charles. If you guys watch my videos, I know Thomas probably knows my cat Charles, which I gave to a friend when I moved out here to Florida. But like, yeah, that was an issue for me. I was like, well, I can't buy cat food, and then I realized, like, hey, like, this is what I'm gonna have to do. And you make compromises, and that's the thing. These vegans think everything's black and white, and it's not. It's not black and white, man. It's not black and white. You can't just be perfect. You know, if you drive a car, you're gonna kill bugs. If you walk on the grass, you're gonna kill bugs. Is that wrong? No, it's not wrong. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. It's just freaky. But knowledge on how I'm creating my life. Man, I'm just flowing, bro. I just kind of like know what I want, and every day I just do something that's kind of aligned with what I want, you know, and I just try to stay on path. And trust me, like I get so depressed and I have so many issues like deep down that I'm still working on. But the thing is that even when I have that, there's always that ultimate goal. So if I have, dang it, I hate this. If I have, I just don't know what to do right now. If I have bad days or bad weeks or whatever, I don't lose track of the ultimate goal. And I just try to make choices that, that align with that. And, you know, sometimes I make bad choices, but the thing, you can't let yourself down and get down about it because that's just going to hold you back. So like, and then another thing is like, I'm not afraid to go and fail or do something weird. Like when I was 19, you know, I was like, oh, I got to move to Colorado. So when I was 21, I moved to Colorado from northern Wisconsin, and I didn't know anyone. I moved with a friend, luckily. But like, and then I was like, okay, time for something new. Move to Arizona. Okay, time for something new. Move to Florida. And like, because I'm single and I don't have kids or anything, like I can do that. I know that not everyone can do that, but like if you are in that position, like, and I can do jobs on the side, like serve tables or bartend, and those aren't aligned with really what I want to be doing. But you know, having a skill like that or something online that you can do that you can offer people, or a business online, or you sell on Amazon or something that you can do from anywhere or find a job anywhere is going to allow you to be able to live your dreams more. Because for me, I can go and work at a busy restaurant and make, a few grand in a couple months. And then I can go travel for a couple months and then come back and do that. So it's like, you just got to set yourself up for success, and then hopefully things will fall into place for you. But like, if they don't, just keep trying, man. Like, yeah, because I mean, everything for me, I didn't even expect to be in Florida this long. I thought I'd be gone to Hawaii by now, but that's just not how it worked. So, you got to go with the flow. But yeah, it's been, this is my fifth, man, the sun's ridiculous. This is my fifth winter, I guess, it's been warm. So I was in Arizona for 4 years, and then this is my first winter here, and I don't regret it at all. Like, people are like, oh, I like seasons and stuff, and it's like, yeah, they're nice, but I can go visit somewhere that has fall or winter if I want. But I want to be somewhere that's warm, and I don't need to worry about like snow pants, jackets, and boots and all that crap. Like icy roads. It's just like, it's way better. It's way better in the warm temperature, and that's what we're designed for. We're not hairy animals, man. Like, we're not. We're supposed to be in a subtropic or tropical environment, and obviously, most of us aren't these days. So, I think that's one of the big problems that we're having too, and why people are getting sick. Aaron, oh, love you too, man. What are you up to? Do anything cool? But yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna stop buying organic food, and I'm also going to keep going to the farmers market and supporting people that don't spray the food with chemicals. Because like doing anything cool? No, straight up, no. Why not? You can do something. I'm not doing anything cool either. I was bored, so I decided to do a live stream and eat my watermelon. But yeah, I don't know. There's so many little things you could say about vegans not being 100% vegan, and like to be nitpicky about it is just making us look so dumb. And it's like there's different kinds of people that want to be vegan, right? And some of them, and like I think everyone who becomes vegan that like sees all the info and like believes it's the truth, eventually after a little bit you will get kind of this superiority complex, like, oh, I'm better than you, I'm doing something better than you. And I think some people that stays with them, so they have this feeling that like they need to be perfect and they have to like do everything exactly how it should be, and everything needs to be perfect. But in my opinion, that's just not the way that it is. And I'm vegan inside for me meats like, yeah, saying if you buy organic, you're not vegan is just wrong. Yes, it is wrong. It is wrong, and it makes us look stupid. That's what I'm trying to say, man. It makes us look so dumb. And I mean, I look dumb with my hair like this and these glasses on, but like, it's like, dude, just like, but I hate how animals are raised to get butchered. Yes, exactly. That's what we should be focusing on. And also, like, we also need to be focusing on people, man. People. We need to help people. We gotta help. If we help people, the reason why people are addicted to eating, man, I'm like glowing. It's like so blown out, but I can't go. I don't know where else to go. But we gotta help the people, man, because the reason why people want to be eating these dead animals and stuff is, or you know, they're sick inside, and it's like, and sick in a way where they can't feel that compassion. Like I used to be able to shoot chipmunks, because I grew up in Wisconsin. I could like shoot chipmunks, you know, kill a bunny and not feel anything, right? Like that's just how I was raised, because everyone hunted deer and everything like that. So I got like desensitized to it. But then I started going vegan, and once I started going vegan, slowly like I started becoming more compassionate, not only towards like feeling that like, oh yeah, I don't want to kill anything to survive, but like towards people. So I feel like we gotta open up the compassion in people so they can see it. And this world right now is so like set up for everyone to be self-absorbed. Like with Instagram, like, oh, these people that have like, you know, over 100,000 followers are kind of like, these people get like pseudo celebrity status, and then it becomes like all about them. And I'm not saying like I'm perfect. Like I like, you know, you get a good feeling when you someone likes your photos or whatever, your videos or whatever. But like we're setting people up to just be like so self-absorbed and everything be about them and them and them. Let me read some of this real quick. Like childhood obesity rates are going to keep going up because everyone's eating processed food and poisoned food, man. And it's food with no nutrition, so you got to eat more and more and more. The first time I was ever actually satisfied from food is when I started eating like fruit and salads and stuff, because it was giving me minerals and hydration and everything you need in a meal to be. The world is corrupted. That's very true. I told my non-vegan friend to watch the debate, and she was just laughing about it and quit in 20 minutes. Like laughing how stupid it was? Yeah. what did she think about it though? Did she think that if you ate organic, you're not vegan? I want to know. I want to know that. And yeah, dude, the world is so corrupted. Like that's really like I think I want to just start a like conspiracy channel because I find myself like wanting to talk about that stuff more than the food stuff because like the food thing for me is just like just eat fruits and veggies for the most part and do some cleansing here and there and you'll be good. You'll be good to go. Depends on how how far you want to take it. But there's so many more interesting things to talk about than just like what we eat. And I think there's so many issues going on and so much misinformation and everyone's like they're dividing us on purpose. It's like with the elections and every president they have is like perfectly picked. It's selected, it's not elected. I don't care. Today's the elections too. So go out and vote because it matters. Like you might think I'm stupid for saying it doesn't, but from what I've seen, it doesn't matter really who you vote for because they know what they want. And even if the person that they don't think is going to win, if our votes do matter, once they get into whatever position they are, they get indoctrinated just like everyone else. And we all go to the same public schools for the most part. The private ones are probably a little bit better about telling the truth about life. But if you go to public school, you get the same books, you get the same, like everything's just told to you and you just got to believe it, So you're taught not to question anything. You're taught to just work hard and keep your head down and one day you'll make it. And isn't that bullshit, right? Like that is true. You can, but at what cost? That's why it's cool to have all the YouTubers these days and people making money online on their own and not following that pattern and kind of breaking out of the whole I need to go to school for 4 years and become in debt just so I can make money and stuff like that. So I gotta find somewhere else to sit. This is like bugging me. Don't you ever think, oh hey, that looks good, but you have to get past the fact that yeah, dude. Even when I smell bacon or something, I'm like, yeah, that smells good. It's like that doesn't go away. That doesn't go away just because you start eating healthy. Or like I'm staying with my parents right now for a little bit, and like they have like chips and everything in the house. So it's like you have to look at what sounds good in the moment and realize that it's only going to be good in the moment. The things that are going to make you feel better are going to be. This is still really good in the moment. You know what I mean? But I mean, maybe one day I'll be over like not wanting to eat something, but it's not like you want to eat it, but it's like you have that memory of like, oh yeah, I used to eat those chips all the time and stuff. And sometimes I'll like break and I'll have something, but then it's like just in that moment, it's that day, and then I move on. You know what I mean? So it's like that. I don't think that goes away. Like it might go away, but it's like that those cravings are still there, or that memory. And I think it's more of like an emotional memory that you have of wanting to eat something processed. And then if you can get past that like emotional attachment you have, and it's all mental. You just gotta. It's not like you're like craving it. Your body needs it. It's just like yeah, your emotions need it. It's like I want to escape something. So if you can like either meditate or just like go do something else, and you'll forget about it in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. If you really distract yourself, like if you really like just start doing something else. She didn't really take a side. She just said, "Oh, stupid debate." Yeah, it is stupid. It is stupid. There's nothing to gain from that. So that's kind of why I wanted to say something here. But yeah, and I've also never done live, so it's kind of fun. Yeah, like it's crazy. It's already been like 30 minutes since I've been on here. But yeah. ASMR? Oh, dude. I don't think so. I like that. Some people, they like that. I hate it. Cringes me. It's like, I don't know. I don't like that. It's like weirdly sexual ASMR to me. And like little kids do it and it like freaks me out. It's like, oh, another issue I have. Let's just complain. Let's just complain on this stream right now. You should do ASMR, but oh, I mean, that's kind of a good idea. Like drop facts in, because like ASMR is popular with like everyone. So like there's gonna be so many non-vegans. And then just drop like facts, be like, every day the mother cow gets raped. No, I don't know. I'd obviously have to write something out, but yeah, that could work. I crave chips. Yeah. Do you crave salt? Because salt is adrenal glands, and everyone's adrenal glands are really weak from stress and like the way that the world is, and just passing down weaknesses generation to generation. Yeah, just try to get oh, don't get organic chips though. That would be terrible. So stupid. Just get like organic, like lower sodium chips or something like that. Or dude, try to make your own. Like cut tomatoes, cut potatoes super thin, and you can like bake them. Or if you have a dehydrator, you can make potato chips that way. Or you could even make like other like kale chips or like chips like that. But even in an oven, you can make kale chips or potato chips or sweet potato chips or really any kind of like root vegetable you can make into a chip. And oh, you just read, okay. Yeah, well, I never said I don't know what video you're talking about, but juicing, what I always say, and maybe if I didn't say it in that one, juicing is therapeutic and smoothie is more of a just like eating fruit whole. So if you're having like hydration issues, absorption issues, malabsorption issues, if you're having any digestive issues at all, like green juicing is a good way to get a lot of nutrition in your body without your body having to do a lot of work to digest it. Because what do our bodies do in the first place? We eat solid food, chew it up, just like a juicer does, chew it up, goes down, and then our bodies separate the insoluble fiber and the soluble fiber. So the soluble fiber is what we break, the nutrients are in there, we break it down, we absorb it. So we absorb all the nutrition from the soluble fiber, the liquid. The insoluble fiber is what we poop out. So that is what comes out, and it pulls other toxins and other things out with it. It pushes through negative things. So for me, I don't think one is superior to the other. I think they're both equal. I think having a juice like in the morning, like I would rather drink cucumber juice than drink water for breakfast. Let's say that. And then, so I think it's just more hydrating because the water's structured and it has like minerals and vitamins and other things in it besides just H2O. And you know it's distilled, so it's like really pure. So like having that in the morning and then like a smoothie for lunch or something like that with like a little salad or something, like that's perfect. I don't think you should just drink juice all the time. But I think from my own experience doing 40-day juice cleanse, it was very beneficial for me on a lot of levels, especially emotionally. Kind of like you got to feel your feelings more, not being able to eat. But yeah, let me see what you said. Your connection is lagging. I don't know if it's me or if it's you. Sorry if it's me. I don't know. This is my first time doing this, so I'm not sure. But yeah, so like, yeah, like smoothies, like to you maybe smoothies are better. And I totally get it because it's the whole food in there, and you're getting the whole thing. You're getting the fiber, and you're like, it makes sense. Like optimal world smoothies, we wouldn't need to juice, but because like our produce is so lower quality, like if you grew all your food, just either blend it up or eat it whole. Like don't worry about it. But for me, like I know like I have to buy food from grocery stores a lot of times, and it's just not gonna be the most nutrient dense. So what you have to do is, in my opinion, is either supplement with, supplements, I guess, or you could use whole food supplement and juice your foods, and that way you can get like a pound of greens that would like take you an hour to eat, and you can put it into a 32-ounce juice or more, whatever, and you can drink that in the day and get all of that nutrition in a really easily absorbable way. So you don't need to, so you don't need to worry about that. And then like as you get cleaner and cleaner, you don't need to worry about the fruit juicing affecting you as bad. Your body becomes more efficient at handling the fructose, and then you don't need to worry. You'll be fine, and you're not going to get like diabetes, or you're not going to get sugar absorption problems by drinking fruit juice, in my experience. But yeah, so I don't know if you're still there. One person is. I don't know who it is, Aaron or Jesse. But I'm probably going to go. I don't really want to talk about the organic thing anymore. I just wanted to see what live streaming was like. And I wanted to see, I just wanted to see what would happen and kind of give my opinion on the subject. So yeah, I have a video coming out. Whoever's watching, if you're still there, if it's not lagging, I have a video coming out today. It's just like, it's at 25% uploaded, but for some reason it's not. It's like stuck there, so I'm gonna have to redo it, I think. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so I'm uploading this new video today. I got to restart it, I think. And it's with my friend Kuba. We did an interview after the Woodstock Fruit Festival. And it's a really good interview. Me and him vibe really well. We have a similar story. So that should be up later today if you want to check that out. But yeah, I'm going to get going. I got to finish eating this watermelon. And I got to figure out how to upload this other video. But yeah, thanks for watching and saying what's up. I appreciate it. And I'll probably do another one of these again. I thought it was actually pretty fun. So, all right, peace.